live. Look at us.
Pow.
We're only a little bit late. It's fine. Everything is fine. At least we made it. Some people don't even bother streaming on schedule release night. The audacity, man.
That's
Such
true.
an important night in the NFL.
Yeah, like it's a canonical day in the NFL. Like, why are we ignoring this potential sort of media opportunity, engagement, viewers, everything like that? But yeah, welcome to Football for Fun, even though it's a late stream. For the record, I have not seen much since like the official release. Obviously, there have been like the kind of mini releases and everything like that, but like I don't know the Texans schedule. I haven't seen it, so at some point we'll do a live, or I'll do a live reaction to it, and that'll be fun.
I think so too, yeah. So we've got a pretty clear plan today. We're not going to predict every single game. We're not going to look at every team's schedule. We are going to dunk on the teams you see on the screen here because they didn't get any primetime games. I remember the days like that. I am sorry for some of these fan bases.
Titans
Not all of
moment,
them, though.
Yeah.
Right. I am surprised by the Titans, but we'll get into that later. We're going to talk about these teams. We'll talk about the Thursday night football slate, Sunday night, Monday night, the Thanksgiving slate, the Christmas slate, and we'll go through our own team schedules as well because, there are teams. We want to check them out. So a lot to unpack here and talk about. Daniel, anything you want to say before we make fun of these 5 teams?
Before we make fun of these 5 teams, no, I think you laid it out pretty well. You're a little surprised about the Titans. I'm surprised the Raiders didn't get a primetime game, even though, like, I think if Mendoza was definitely playing like all the games, like I feel like he would have been given like a week 3 Thursday night game or something. But
yeah, since
it's Kirk Cousins and we don't know what's going on there, like most likely, I guess that kind of makes sense. But I would have expected the Raiders to get at least one, and like. Maybe it's just me thinking that they could be like a dark horse good team. I'm not sure, but that did surprise me a little bit.
Yeah, I thought they'd probably get like at least a Thursday night divisional game at some point in the season, against the Broncos or Chargers or something like that. Like late in the season maybe, so you can probably see Mendoza.
Although,
I guess it's sort of like the Titans. Oh, go ahead.
Wasn't Raiders Broncos like last year on a Thursday night like a nightmare? Am I remembering that correctly?
I think so. I think that was last year. Terrible game.
Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah,
they got one last year, but not this year. Come on now. But I was going to compare them to last year's Titans with rookie Cam Ward, the number 1 overall pick. They didn't get any games. But this Raiders team should be a lot more fun than that Titans team, because this team has Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty and Max Crosby, and they could be much more competitive than last year's Titans. I was surprised about this year's Titans, though, since they didn't get any primetime games last year, and they should be improved this year. And I mean, it's back-to-back seasons where the number 1 overall pick and Cam Ward is not going to be featured on primetime. But then I remember it's the Titans and not many people want to watch them, so I kind of get it. I'm sorry, Titans fans, it sucks, but...
Titans, when they're not good, are pretty hard to watch. I mean, there are teams that are, like, not good, but they'll be a fun watch. Like, last year, the Giants come to mind. I mean, like... I don't know. There are teams that are bad, but they're pretty fun to watch. But I just don't think the Titans are that, unless they, like... Maybe Cam Ward will be fun to watch throughout the years. I'm not entirely sure. He's been fun to watch, but seems like the rest of the team's just like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, that defense has got a lot of problems. The offense, I think they probably have one of the worst running games in the league, or at least I expect them to, with Tony Pollard still leading the way in that room. Unless they're turning to Tyjae Spears. I'm not sure what the plan is there exactly. Maybe split carries. We'll talk about the other 3 teams too, the Jets, Cardinals, and Dolphins. They dominate the consensus top 3 or 4 in basically everybody's mock draft, so it's no surprise to see they're not going to be featured on primetime. The Jets, they're the Jets. Do I need to elaborate on that, Daniel? Can we just leave it at that?
I think we can just leave it at that. I mean, they have Geno Smith as their quarterback. They did extend Breece Hall, so like woohoo, who's a top 10 running back, which is good, but
good for him.
When you don't have
maybe
other pieces around you, then there's not much you can do. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like there are going to be people saying like, "Oh, the Jets, a dark horse game," but no, we all know they're going to be 3-14.
Who on earth is going to say that? Oh gosh,
you know what? I think Chris Sims thinks that they could be good. I listen to too much like football, like national football talk, and like he seems pretty high on them. He's like, "Oh, Geno Smith is really good. They have all these players." Like, dude, come on.
It must be nice to have a huge following and just get to say whatever the heck you want to say, because
no, that's totally fair.
I feel like that's most of the big names nowadays.
That was also the same guy who had Zach Wilson over Trevor Lawrence. So
Good
it for what it's
grief.
worth.
I'll take a second to respond to Thomas in our chat here. The Raiders at least have flex opportunity, he said earlier.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess so. If they prove to be better than expected, I guess they could get flex later in the season. You get to start mock drafting tomorrow. I don't know about that. You're sweating your Germany fantasy league. You don't know if you can be in our league because it'd be like a 4 a.m. draft time. You could be in it and just auto draft, but I understand that wouldn't be any fun necessarily. You just have to take over an auto drafted team. Pay attention to your... Hey, look. We're trying. We just have a lot to talk about, and hopefully we don't run too late tonight.
Yes.
All right. The Raiders, Raiders and Titans, I feel like have an argument to get at least one primetime game. Honestly, I feel like every team should get at least one primetime game at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Obviously, some teams deserve more than others. Like the Panthers deserve all the primetime games they can get. We'll dive more into that later. I'm really happy with the Panthers schedule. We have 3 primetime games. Anywho, Cardinals.
There we go.
Not any fun. I don't want to see Carson Beck in primetime. Absolutely not. We tried that. He threw a game-losing interception at Miami. No good.
True.
Just taking a second to dunk on him there. The Jets, the Dolphins, we've talked about the Dolphins a ton. We've talked about how bad they're going to be since last year, right? Like, we were early on the Dolphins' downfall. Maybe a little too low on them last year to start, but I think we were nevertheless on the right track, you know?
The Dolphins have a long way to go. Like, maybe that goes without saying, but, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe their quarterback's a superstar, but I highly doubt it, and they just have a lot going on. I mean, like, yeah, I'm just not sure where the light at the end of the tunnel is for them.
It's going 0-17, firing their coach, and then drafting Arch Manning so they can go 1-16 the next year. That's where it is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hitting actual
rock
bottom.
That team will also have 0 primetime games.
Yeah, no, it would be terrible, man.
Yes.
But yeah, sorry to the fan bases of these teams. If you hope for a primetime game, better luck next year. As a Panthers fan, I've been there. All right, I get it. It sucks, but you got to improve. And once you improve, the league will reward you. So,
yes, I mean, the 2023 Texans did not have a primetime game until we were flexed into the Week 18 slot. So there's hope.
Yeah,
there's hope.
Rookie quarterback CJ Stroud having one of the best rookie quarterback seasons ever. That's
what
you teams need here. What
a time we lived in.
Oh, man. Our schedule is diabolical. We play probably 10 straight playoff caliber teams. Yeah. That's what happens when you beat up on the cupcakes and get a tough schedule. First place schedule. See what you do with it. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Is it Thursday night football next we're doing?
Yeah, let's go ahead and transition there. We're going to talk about Thursday night football. So these are going to be all primetime games. Honestly, I felt like it was overall uninspiring, but hey, look, the Panthers logo's on there. I'm chilling. We're good. We're good, Prime. We're good.
I see a couple Texans logos. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 of them. You got a Christmas Eve game against Philadelphia.
Yes. I did know that before. We have Christmas Eve game against Philadelphia, which is exciting, I think.
No, it's not exciting. It's gonna be
CJ Stroud versus Jalen Hurts.
You're gonna have it on. There are going to be memes about that game about how you should have hung out with your family on Christmas Eve instead of watching the game. It's going to be that boring, like 13-10 at the end of the fourth quarter.
That's that. Did it say the time? I feel like it was an evening game, right? It's like I guess Thursday night football is like just constant, so it's like whatever 7:20. So okay,
yeah, I would think it's probably. Although I didn't check to confirm that, but it does say on the graphic I have your all games are at 8:15 Eastern. So yeah, the regular time.
So like looking at this like very briefly, maybe you have a different opinion. I feel like last year Thursday night football was pretty good. Like the games were good. Overall, I don't know about this year. This year, like, I mean, Bills Lions is gonna be good. I mean, that's not a factor. But then like Browns Steelers, you got Bucks Cowboys. I'm not sure about that. Couple Broncos games, and like, I mean, they're a good team, but they're not necessarily a fun watch. Commanders Giants. That's
good. NFC East rivalry game. I wish that was early in the season before Washington's season is just over, but it could still be fun. And
even like Texans Colts like isn't the most exciting matchup. So like, I mean, there are some good individual games in there, but I do think we're gonna kind of go back to the days of like the ugly Thursday night games. I'm not entirely sure. What are your thoughts there?
I like most of these matchups. Probably Giants, Commanders, Steelers, Browns are a couple of the most uninspiring matchups that we've got here. But, I mean, you got Lions, Bills. I think that is awesome. Falcons, Packers is just kind of bleh. I don't care for it, but at least it's Bijan Robinson and everyone else against the Packers in primetime. Can watch Tua throw a couple of picks in primetime. That's cool. Steelers, Browns is going to be boring, but those two teams play hard football against each other. Cowboys, Buccaneers, they've had some fun matchups in the past. We could see another one there.
That's true.
I feel like Dallas is supposed to be a much better team than them, but maybe it'll take them some time to get rolling, so that game could be close. Seahawks, Broncos, in theory, could be good. I would assume Seattle's much better, though. Patriots, Bears, that's going to be fun, though. Drake May against Caleb Williams. Sign me up for that.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be
fun.
There we go. And you know the best game on the slate? You know what the best one is?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yes, sir.
It is the Panthers.
Bryce Young going to Lambeau.
Again, we played in Lambeau last year, too. I would have liked the home game here, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Let's go into Lambeau and do it again. I unironically think we should be the better team than them on paper if Bryce improves. Just saying. I don't think they did a whole lot to improve while we did. Look forward to that matchup. The Jags against the Ravens, I feel like that's a fun matchup. Texans Colts as a non-Texans fan, I feel like that's usually somewhat fun to watch. I usually miss the games,
pretty fun
but
matchups.
I always check the box score and go, hey, that looked like it was a fun game.
Yeah, for sure.
Rams Chiefs. If the Chiefs are back, I mean that's game of the year material right there, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Patriots Vikings could be interesting. Chargers 49ers is a good matchup. Texans Eagles, good teams. Probably boring.
Yeah, good teams.
They're good teams. Those
are
going to be high-quality teams. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe you guys could be the reason they missed the playoffs. Give them a late-season loss. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that'll be the Nick Sirianni is fired game.
Sign me up for that. Ravens Bengals on New Year's Eve. Maybe the division is still up for grabs at that point in Week 17. I feel like a lot of these matchups right now look pretty good. But when the time comes, it might be more like you're saying. It's just kind of.
I do think there are good matchups. There are also some like bad matchups and potential for bad matchups. But I mean, I'm looking forward to Lions Bills obviously, and then there are some games obviously like that have potential. I mean, Chiefs Rams, like that is going to be like I'm going to make sure I watch that. Like that's going to be
my number one on this list if we're right about the Chiefs.
Assuming the Chiefs are good, of course, which I think they will be. I think they're going to be back. I mean, I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl necessarily, but I think they'll be a playoff team and playing competitive games in November, December, everything like that.
Yeah, quite possibly. There's a good chance. And the Rams are the Super Bowl favorites, the preseason odds, right?
And just because I'm on here, I'm looking at the Instagram post, and I'm going to read some of the comments. What do you mean the Browns got a primetime game? And we're wondering the same thing too, Mr. Riley T. Lockhart. Someone else says Hoover's who in Week 13, and that's the Chiefs Rams. I think referring to that 2018 game, like it was like 50 something to 40 something.
48,
like, we all know the game we're talking about.
Oh yeah,
2 Packer games on Thursday night. Heck yes. Merry Christmas, some crazy Eagles fans. No Raiders. What the heck? I mean,
if the Browns can get a game, I feel like the Raiders can get a game. I'd rather watch the Raiders in primetime.
Yes. Al Michaels gonna put me to sleep every single one of these games. Is Al Michaels still commentate? Like I thought. So. Okay, well,
maybe not. I might have missed something.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely watched. I think there's discussions of him like stepping down or being removed or something, but I feel like he's gonna run it back another year. I mean, I think he has a good voice, but that's just about it at this point.
Pretty much.
He has the Al Michaels voice, just without the enthusiasm.
Right. Well, all right. I don't have much more to say about the Thursday night football slate. Do you? Just pretty.
No, I don't think so. I think these are some pretty interesting games. I mean, we'll see obviously how it plays out and everything like that. Just another note: Broncos Steelers is on Black Friday, which I think a lot of people are just gonna not care that much. I mean, the Thanksgiving games, as we're gonna look at, are really, really good. Like, holy smokes, the NFL did a good job. Remember, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but Thanksgiving games are really good.
Stick around. We're going to talk about the Thanksgiving games a little bit later after we get through all the primetime games.
Yes.
Well, hey, if you're watching here, we appreciate you. We're going through a good chunk of the schedule. If you enjoy it, feel free to subscribe, and you'll catch our future streams. We'll go ahead and get into Sunday Night Football here. We'll see every Sunday night game on the
yeah.
slate. All games on NBC/Peacock, same time every week. Daniel, anything that leaves out to you, particularly that blue logo in week 4?
Yeah, right. We got gone all blue matchup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at this for the first time myself. Of course, we get Cowboys Giants week 1. I think we knew that though, like beforehand.
Yeah, that was leaked at some point.
Colts Chiefs, yeah. These seem like pretty good matchups. I like these matchups better than the ones before. I mean, the Falcons get a game though. Commanders get a game. How many primetime games are the Commanders getting? Like maybe they're banking on Jaden Daniels being healthy. But I mean, no, I think like there's some pretty interesting games here for sure. It looks like it's kind of spread out throughout the teams, and like you have good teams playing each other for the most part. So I don't know. Maybe you can go into specifics, but this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of takes some time to really get going, though. Like, Cowboys-Giants will probably be fun. We've seen that matchup so many times, though. It's just is what it is. I would have preferred to have that in week 2 on Thursday Night Football, since they like those divisional matchups. Colts-Chiefs, you got 2 quarterbacks who suffered devastating injuries last year. We're not really sure how they're going to look this next season, facing off in week 2. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but okay.
Yeah.
It could be interesting, could be meh. Whatever. It's an
excuse
to listen to Chris Collinsworth
Daniel Jones, or it could be like Justin Fields versus the Colts. Oh, Anthony Richardson. Or, I don't know.
No, don't. Mm-mm.
I mean, we get 2 dynamic mobile athletes. I mean, that'd be fun to watch, presumably.
No, and then Rams Broncos could be good. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of fun watching Denver last year, but that was just me, and maybe I'm wrong. But that should be a good game. That's another team with the quarterback who we're not sure how he's going to look next season, who's coming off that devastating injury. And then we get to the best game in the entire slate. The Carolina Panthers hosting the Detroit Lions, dude.
Yeah.
That's our first Sunday night game since 2016. It has been a long time coming.
That has been a long time. 10 years.
Seriously. That's a game I've got circled. Like I'm going to a game at some point. That's one I would like to go to, but that's gonna be super expensive.
I do remember the Texans had a drought also of not playing on Sunday Night Football. We played one in 2019. I don't think we got one until 2024. Because 2020 through 23, we were bad. / in 23 didn't have like our primetime game. Then I think 2024 was that against the Cowboys. I think there was another team we played earlier, but we got a Sunday night game. That was like the first time for us. It was 5 years, which is a long time. Like talk about 10 years, like that's wild. I mean,
I didn't even realize it'd been that long.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, like you guys are getting the respect that you deserved. So I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I thought that too. And then I would check the comments, and I see all the fans going, "Oh, easy win for our team." Oh, what are the Panthers doing in primetime? They're terrible. It's like, did you guys forget that we? I know we're 8-9, but still.
The Browns and like Falcons are getting primetime games. Like, I mean, it's like, yeah. Reading some of these comments and Steelers Ravens week 18. Someone says like, sure, okay.
Oh yeah, week 18 isn't announced yet.
Yes. Cowboys with 3 games is a big mistake. I don't think so. I think the Cowboys are going to be good, fun, and exciting to watch. I mean,
I also think that they're favored in all 3 of these matchups. They get the Packers in week 6 and then the Jags in week 16. I think they're better than the Jags. The Packers game is more debatable, but the storyline going into that one is going to be all about Micah Parsons. So just for that, I think it's worth putting those 2 on primetime together. And that game last year was elite, was it not? Ended in that tie.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, that was a good game, except the result wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah, great game with an unsatisfying result.
Yes.
I see Ravens-Falcons, and I want to throw up a little bit that the Falcons get a primetime game, and they're going to get blown out, and we have to all witness it on live primetime television, but okay. Chiefs-Seahawks, the reigning Super Bowl champs against the most recent dynasty. The storylines are there.
Yeah,
I like that one.
There we go. The Kenneth Walker revenge game.
That's true. That's another storyline in there.
I mean,
that'll be cool.
I mean, it's not like revenge necessarily, but you see what I mean.
Right. Kenneth Walker taking on his former team. Yeah, that's one to circle. You got Philadelphia at Washington. I don't really care about that. We're both really low in Washington. Tampa going to Chicago. Chicago's going to blow them out. You notice there's only one NFC South team on here that didn't get a Sunday night football game.
Not the Commanders. Was it the Eagles?
No, NFC South.
No, Eagles. Oh, NFC South. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
I don't see the
Deservedly
Saints on
so.
here. It makes me happy.
Me either. Yeah, Saints ain't
I have
ready.
to enjoy it until they win the division. Anyway, Steelers, Bengals. Same thing with Steelers, Browns, right? It's just that divisional matchup should be entertaining. Steelers aren't usually a fun team to watch, but I am somewhat curious to see if they change at all under Mike McCarthy instead of Mike Tomlin. Vikings, Niners should be interesting. The Juwan Jennings revenge game. Patriots, Chargers should be good. Texans, Steelers. Oh gosh, I don't want to watch that. I'm sure
that's gonna be fun.
I have trauma from commentating the playoff game.
Oh yeah, by yourself. Yeah.
It was like
I thoroughly enjoyed it, but as a more neutral football fan, I could feel your pain.
Oh, I mean, I was fully going for you guys and hating on the Steelers. It just sucked to watch that game. So boring.
Yeah,
I was glad you guys.
Aaron Rodgers, get ready for Will Anderson.
Oh,
he's coming.
Bills, Packers could be fun. Lions, Vikings, that's usually close. Jags, Cowboys, interesting, I guess. Eagles, 49ers, a playoff rematch. I mean, it's... Honestly, I feel like they could have done better with the Sunday night slate. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the better matchups were actually on Thursday. We had a few... Like, the best Thursday matchups were probably better than the best Sunday matchups.
I think you might be right. I mean, it's hard to say, but... I think maybe there were less bad matchups here that I like, or less bad matchups here than like the previous one.
So Thursday has the higher floor, the lower floor, but the higher ceiling.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too. Like, what's gonna be the worst game here? Is that probably like
Eagles Commanders? If we're right about the Commanders,
maybe. Yeah. I was also thinking Ravens Falcons too. I mean that, but even then, like for both matchups, like you have like probably playoff teams. I mean, we'll see with the Eagles, but they're a good team. I mean, I know there's drama and stuff like with Jalen Hurts and everything, but maybe the ceiling isn't that high, so there aren't as many like top tier matchups. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, one of these is an international game for what it's worth. The Vikings and 49ers in Week 11, Mexico City. Should be an added element to that matchup, I guess. Honestly, I don't really care about the international games a whole lot. Like, it's not for us, right? Yeah. It's for it's for expanding, the NFL into other parts of the world, which I'm all for it. Sure, I would love to have as many NFL fans around the globe as possible. I know
Texans Jags is in London like Week 7 or something like that.
I don't care where the game's played. Just play the game. Yeah, right?
just play the game. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But hopefully that goes well. Hopefully they keep bringing in new fans. And, all right, on that note, we can go from Sunday to And I think the Monday slate is fairly interesting. Once again, there's a team with a blue logo that just pops out at you here. Look at November 12. We got a primetime game there. I'm saying all this, but your team actually has more primetime games than my team. Y'all got 4.
That's true. Yeah, my team... We got 2. Oh, this is a little wonky order. Oh, I'm like, it's normally. Wait, is it? Wait, why is it? September, October. Wait, why is it divided by Monday Night Football and NFL Network? Oh, is there a doubleheader?
It's because of the doubleheaders, yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. It's weird to look at, isn't it?
Wow. Whoa. We get to deal with doubleheaders again. Woohoo.
Yeah. Well, so I would say it's all right, except I'm not sure how. I'm not sure if we're gonna like any of these doubleheaders. Like Week 4, it's Falcons Saints, which honestly, I'm okay with that being a primetime matchup with those two rivals battling it out that early in the season, where they both still think they have a chance, but they don't. The other Week 4 matchup though is Colts Commanders, so maybe we just take off that Monday in October. Don't have to worry about football that week. Week 5 though, you turn around, you got Eagles Jaguars, which should be good. And then you got Bills Rams, which is elite. Sign me up for that one, please. Hopefully you can watch both games at the same time. Week 6.
Oh, but they're on separate days though.
Are they?
You see, week 12, Bills Rams is on October 12th, and the Eagles Jags is on October 11th.
Wait, that's the case for week 4 as well.
Yeah, NFL Network must be something different. I don't know what. I mean, they're Sunday games though, right? Because it's the day before.
Wait, all of these NFL Network games are on different dates.
Yeah, they're on different days than like the corresponding week.
But this is Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Hold up, what's going on here?
Okay, the ESPN like graphic, like you could have done better. Like the ESPN graphics team like lost this one. Like,
Yeah.
I take the L on that. I say we could just ignore that, whatever the network thing is. I think those are just like, well, why are they there then? Like,
They're I got nothing, dude. Maybe they made a mistake.
I mean,
don't know.
maybe just for like branding reasons, like the NFL Network is carrying those games, so like ESPN, I don't know, but
Yeah.
oh, anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there or anything, but that threw me off.
You're making a good point. Like, I didn't notice that. That's really
Yeah.
strange. All of those NFL Network games kind of stink though, except for the two featuring the Jags.
Yeah,
And they're playing
that's
teams
kind of
that
a
I'm
funny
not.
sentence to
Yeah.
say in 2026. They all stink except for the ones featuring the Jags.
Yeah. What a statement. What a statement. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
what a statement. It's true though. I mean, like when I'm not making fun of them, like they're a good team.
Yeah. Look how far
We'll
we've
see if
come.
they live up to their potential, but yeah, I mean, these are pretty interesting games. I mean, like, I knew we were going to Lambeau Field, like, in January. I just didn't realize it was on Monday Night Football. So, for the last game of the Monday night slate, that'll be fun. I mean, like, it'll probably be tough because, like, you know, we'll be playing in cold weather and, like, everything like that. But it'll be fun, to say the least.
Yeah. Those NFL Network games are all Sunday dates, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. So we'll just
Yeah.
ignore it.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like a lot of these matchups. So one that's interesting to me, it starts immediately with Broncos Chiefs. I was a little surprised to see that because that's a great matchup usually, but we don't know if we're seeing Bo Nix. We don't know if we're seeing Patrick Mahomes. So I would have thought we would save that for later in the season if you want it to be a featured primetime game. But
Sure.
yeah. The Giants in week 2 against the Rams, so that means the Giants open up with 2 consecutive primetime games. That is a choice.
that's crazy.
I guess it's a darty party all the way. I don't know about that.
I think it's a Harbaugh, like, I think Harbaugh's maybe drawing the interest, but I don't know. But
Maybe, man. I don't know that I would have done that. What if the Giants just completely suck?
it's
That
a
is still a
Harbaugh
possibility.
brawl or something. I don't know, but
Oh gosh, yeah. There's a lot of wordplay we can do here. Week 3, I love week 3. We got Eagles Bears. That should be good.
oh yeah, there
That'll
we
be fun.
go. Like to see it.
Yeah, Saints
But
Falcons.
do we like week 4?
Yeah, we are gonna have the most legendary hate watch on October 5th. That's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
I guess I'll root for the Falcons. I guess. Unless they're 3-0 at
That's
that point. Bills Rams,
Uh-huh.
another game of the year contender. Assuming that the Bills are good again. We were talking a lot about how we think the Bills can be Super Bowl contenders again, but also we kind of glossed over the fact that they fired McDermott and now they are going with Joe Brady. So do we have that much faith in Joe Brady to lead them to the Super Bowl? That's probably something we'll have to discuss a lot this offseason.
I mean, it's like them and the Ravens. I think we assume that they're going to be like really good teams, so if they fired their head coaches. So like, it is hard to determine. Like,
But the Ravens, everyone was happy with their hire, and then the Bills, it was like, what are you doing?
yeah, I tend to think that Josh Allen's just going to overcome everything with the Bills, and they'll be like just about as good as normal. But at the same time, I think that also does raise a good point. I mean, like maybe they have a floor that's something like they go 9-8, like barely make a playoff game, and just like kind of struggle a little bit. I mean, we saw the Chiefs struggle, so you know you never know what could happen in the NFL.
Well, with Rossini partaking in the Patriot way, cheating, it might not even matter, and the Bills might just win the division anyway. Oh, well, I guess the Dolphins and Jets are also there, but they're going to combine for 4 wins.
They're just they're placeholders for the 3rd and 4th place.
Right, pretty much, in either order.
Yes.
Thomas, we did talk a little about international games. We're kind of talking about them as we go along. So we've covered.
I don't think we're gonna have like a set, like a slate for that. That didn't really come up though, but I
we
mean,
don't have deep, profound analysis on it anyway. It's just they're
I mean,
international games. And now it's going to impact some things,
the
like the
Brits.
Rams go international in week 1 against the Niners and then come back and play the Broncos, I think in week 2. No. They play the Giants in week 2. I don't know. There was something where there's a team playing internationally and then traveling and then coming back, and they're going to be exhausted for that game. So you'll see some matters like that, some circumstances where maybe that will affect how a team performs the following week.
Sure.
That's the only real thing to talk about there.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. It's interesting, and hopefully the NFL gains a ton of new fans across the world. I'm all for it. But I don't really care where the game is played as long as it's played on a football field.
Yeah, that's true.
Week 6, Commanders Y against the 49ers. No, really, why are we giving the Commanders so many primetime games? By so many, I mean more than one.
I think they're banking on Jaden Daniels being healthy and good again, I guess.
Who else are they banking on being good? Really, I'm sorry, but really. I guess Sonny Styles. He should be good.
Oh. Yeah, Sonny Styles. He's gonna save the franchise.
He might save the defense from being the worst in the league. Be second worst instead.
They'll go from 31st to 29th.
Right.
Under the leadership of Sonny Styles.
I do think Styles is going to be like a really good linebacker over the next decade plus, but I don't believe in the Commanders this season. I don't think they have enough.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Patriots have the largest German fandom, and I get to go to the game. We get an advantage in an away game. How do you have the largest German fandom? I thought Carolina did at one point. Oh, well. Maybe y'all overtook us last season when y'all were good, and we were good, but not as good. We played a tougher schedule. Okay, week 7, Cowboys, Eagles. That's going to be a good game. I'm kind of tired of seeing Philadelphia in primetime because they're not fun to watch, if we're being honest, but that should be a good game. I like the divisional matchup there. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Cowboys-Eagles, right? Yeah, that's always a fun matchup. Yes, for sure.
That was a season opener a year ago. Week 8, you got Chicago taking on the reigning Super Bowl champs in Seattle. That should be interesting. We're seeing a lot of tough games for the Bears, so we'll get an idea of really early on if they're going to be good this year or if it's going to be
for sure
maybe a step back.
A lot of people are talking about their defense not being as good. I think they're at the point where they could either establish themselves as this like premier contender or, was last year just a one-year wonder, right? I mean, I think it's probably more likely that they're just consistently really good. I think Ben Johnson's really good and everything like that, but it'll be fun to watch. I mean, all 3 of the Packers-Bears games were absolute cinema. Yeah. They were crazy.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really interesting to see just how good the Bears can be this year. Because I think they have all the potential in the world. They could go all the way to the Super Bowl. I think they've got the potential there. I'm not going to predict it, but it's not that far-fetched. Not in this timeline. Bills-Vikings in Week 9. Oh, man. Wyatt's World is going to be loving that one, eh? Fan of both teams. That should be interesting. I have a hard time evaluating games with Minnesota because I don't really know what they're going to be. Probably perfection, or not perfection, that. They're going to be mediocre. Exactly mediocre.
Yeah, the Vikings would be perfection. Yeah, I don't think
17-0 Vikings. Right.
Yeah, well, it's hard to say. Kyler Murray could be good, but I also don't assume he is, so...
I mean, he got benched in Arizona. It wasn't like they just let him go after he had a good season, but the team was bad. He was bad, too.
Yeah.
But he can't be worse than 9, right?
You wouldn't think so.
If he is, then... well, he's going to get memed, and it'll be great. Week 10, Chargers, Ravens. You don't have Harbaugh in Baltimore anymore, but it's still a great matchup. That should be fun. Bengals are going to put up 50 on Washington. That'll be fun, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That offense versus the defense.
Yeah, right. I guess, hypothetically, Washington could put up a bunch of points in that game, too, but we'll see. We'll hope so. It's
getting to 52-35 or something.
I mean, that would be fun, at least. I don't love Washington having that matchup there, but that could be entertaining. Thomas says, I remember when Wyatt's World was niche. I watched him 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, now he does he does some things that are pretty original. Yeah. He doesn't do as many skits anymore, I feel like, but they're not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good. I mean, I used to watch him more, but I mean, he's good at his craft. I mean, I think. Maybe I'll disagree, but I think he's good.
Yeah, he's good at what he does, I would say. He was the
He's
first
good
NFL skit creator that I found.
He's good at like ranting. I like his rants
yeah.
sometimes, and I think he's good. Like, it's not super crazy. Like he is very eloquent when he rants. So like I like that. I respect.
It's funny
that.
because listening to him, you wouldn't think he's eloquent, but then you hear the words and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that was my thought too. Like he articulates it well, but he's obviously like raging and everything like that. Like it's
a very interesting combination, definitely.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Week 12, we have what would be the best matchup on the slate, except our opponent sucks. It's Panthers Buccaneers. I hope that we beat Tampa in front of everyone watching. We deserve some revenge after what the refs did to us. I hate blaming a loss on the refs, but
that was a game where you could do that.
That
as a relatively unbiased fan myself, like that was egregious.
It was so bad. It was so bad, man. I would be complaining about it all offseason if it had cost us a playoff spot. Instead, it cost us a winning record, and now people use that against us, going, you didn't even win 9 games last year. You had a losing record. You're still poverty. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Funny how one game makes the difference between, like, losing record and, like, respectable. Like, it's so funny.
I think that's one of the good things about having the 17-game schedule. You can't just be perfectly mid unless you tie a game. You're going to have a winning record or a losing record. Or you tie a game and you just get memed. So
exactly.
So obviously I look forward to the Week 12 matchup. I wish we had that home game, but whatever. It's fine. I'm just glad to be on primetime. Cowboys, Seahawks, we're pretty high in the Cowboys. So in theory, we think, yeah, it should be good. I look forward to seeing if the Dallas offense can score much on that Seattle defense. Seemed like at various points last season, the Dallas offense against the best defenses tended to struggle a little bit more. But maybe it'll be different this year with a better defense to keep their offense off the field more. Steelers, Jags. That sounds so boring right now. I'm not going to lie.
Rematch of the 2018 AFC divisional playoff game.
That's peak ball knowledge. All right. Yeah. Dynasties of old. The Patriots taking on the Chiefs. That should be interesting. Yeah. If the Patriots are good next year.
Past dynasty versus the current dynasty. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
See, all these Patriots games, I'm like, is Josh McDaniels coaching the game? Like, I'm seriously like thinking about that. Like, are the Patriots gonna be as good as we think potentially?
I mean, there is a world where that's the case, right? It's not far fetched. True.
Yes. I will say though, I do think the last week or two it's calmed down. Like maybe he doesn't have to step down, but it's calmed down. I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna step down. There's probably a lot more with other coaches and even players and whatnot that goes on behind the scenes. So like, his actions are not gonna lead him to step down. You know, like this sort of stuff is kind of normal in the NFL. You know, it's just
it's just that he got caught and now getting for it. Yeah.
Yep. It sucks. But that's the Patriot way. Okay, Week 16, Giants, Lions. That could be a whole lot of fun if the Giants are good. If they're not any good, then Lions by 40, and we move on. Texans, Packers. Yeah, probably. Texans, Packers. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't love playing a game in Lambeau in January, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I would have loved to have got the Packers in like September, but that didn't happen. Oh well.
Yeah, how come the Packers get these home games on primetime? Let them go on the road, cowards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It'll be a Jordan Love disaster class against your secondary. I seriously, I don't know how he's going to throw on that secondary. He doesn't have the receivers or any personnel anywhere to match up there, so that's going to be a tough watch for Packers fans.
Yeah, it's be rough.
And that's the last confirmed one. No, the Bucs don't have any free wins. Everyone's saying it online too. The Panthers are going to win by 40. How did the Bucs even get into that slot? It's going to be a terrible game. No one's saying that.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Panthers fans are actually pretty optimistic about it, but they're delusional overall. If I'm being honest, we are a delusional fan base. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the Monday night slate. I think that's pretty good overall. Oh, also, Devin, welcome to the stream. How's it going? He's a Bucs fan. We can't fix him. But those are all the Monday games. I thought that's a pretty good slate overall. not as many like high level matchups at the top. Like you got Bills, Rams, you got I guess Chiefs, Patriots would be the second best matchup on paper, maybe.
Did you say Patriots? Sorry, what was that matchup?
Patriots, Chiefs, and Thomas. No, we're just gonna talk schedule for the rest of the stream.
I mean,
We'll
there's
do
a lot
our
of matchups that have
Panthers and
potential.
Texans predictions.
I think any Cowboys matchup has a lot of potential. Like
It could be a lot of
Seahawks
fun.
Cowboys has a lot of potential, but also there's potential for the Cowboys just to not be as good again, and then just like I don't know. Are we too high on the Cowboys, or is our hype warranted?
I think our hype is warranted, but also we could end up being wrong just because they're the Cowboys and they can screw it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's entirely possible. But I mean, like they're gonna have a whole year with their whole like offensive install. You know, their defense has improved. I mean, year 2 under Schottenheimer. I mean, I think you know, Dax.
there are a lot of reasons to be optimistic, and Vegas agrees with us. By the way, their over unders at 9.5, which is higher than most of the league. Like they're expected to win. I guess that puts them at 10 games, right? So
yeah,
optimistic for the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, it seems like a lot of good matchups. A lot of like, I do see some matchups, and this is Monday night, right? Yeah, I do see some matchups that like there is potential for it to not be that good. Like, I mean, Steelers, Jags, like I'm just not necessarily
good night, Thomas. To, but go fix your sleep schedule.
Yeah, good night, Thomas. Even like Bills, Vikings, like if the Vikings just aren't any good, like that could be boring, right? But
oh man, Josh Allen against the Vikings defense is going to be interesting at least. But I agree that probably will be boring if that's what we have to watch for.
Most likely, yeah. But pretty good matchups all the way through. I will at some point need to refill my drink, so I'll leave you to it like for about a minute or two. That's okay.
Okay, go for it. You go ahead and I'll yap. No, I'd agree with what he said. Like there are some good matchups here. There are some pretty bleh matchups. I look at any matchup featuring the Commanders and I'm nervous about it because there's a chance that they just lose by double digits. Like we're really low on them. But these particular matchups against the Niners and the Bengals, I guess they could put up enough points to keep it interesting. I don't know. I don't love Jags Steelers. Any game featuring the Steelers, to me, I perceive them to be very boring. So, nothing personal, Steelers fans. I don't like your team, and I don't like how they play. Just sorry. Giants, Lions, I think will be fun. But if the Giants aren't any good, then it could just be a blowout. It could be meaningless. Texans, Packers, a matchup between two teams that should be good. It's probably going to be boring. First team to 10 wins. So, yeah, not much to say there. Saints, Falcons, probably the lowest level matchup between the two teams overall on the slate, but also old rivals. They hate each other early in the season, so you can pretend it matters. Something. I think there's more good than bad for sure. I think there's more depth here than on the Thursday schedule, but also I still would say the Thursday night schedule has the most high-end potential games, which I find very interesting.
Yeah, seems like it.
Like everyone's probably going to dump on that schedule instead, but I feel like it's actually, like, comparing it to the other two, it's more volatile, but I think there's a lot of good, so.
Yep. Sounds about right to me.
And now that you're back, let's go ahead and transition scenes here. We can talk about the Thanksgiving slate, and this, aside from the Steelers-Broncos Black Friday game, this might be the best slate I've ever seen on Thanksgiving. Like, this is outrageous.
Oh, yeah. It is absolutely electric. I'm just trying to find the graphic. Oh yeah, I mean, like we got Thanksgiving Eve game, which my graphic doesn't show. That's also a good game though, right?
Yeah, Packers versus Rams. That'll be on Netflix Thanksgiving Eve night.
Yeah,
I'll be watching that. It's probably not as good as the actual Thanksgiving Day slate is expected to be. It's funny, a couple of these matchups we basically always get. We've seen Bears-Lions a ton of times, especially in Thanksgiving.
That's true.
Now both of these usually poverty teams are actually good, competing with each other for best in the division and possibly the NFC when the time comes. So that's an amazing matchup on paper right now. Eagles-Cowboys, we've seen that matchup so many times, but we expect both teams to be good this season. And maybe the division is still up for grabs at that point. We think Dallas has a good chance to win it. That should be awesome. And Bills Chiefs, always a great matchup. And they have that in the evening slot. Like, that's amazing. And then
For
Broncos
sure. No,
Steelers is on
that's
Black
electric.
Friday, so you can watch defense if you want to. But look at the Thursday slate, Thanksgiving Day. It's awesome, man.
Yes. Maybe on Black Friday you should actually go like Black Friday shopping for all the discounts and everything like that. Whatever people shop for. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, these are very exciting games. I mean, like shoot, Chiefs Bills on Thanksgiving like would not have been on my bingo card. Like that's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. And you know what's going to happen, too? It's going to be an instant classic where the Bills hold them off and win in regulation, or win the regular season game, and then when they make it to the playoffs, the Chiefs break their hearts, because that is tradition, except for when the Chiefs miss the playoffs. If they're in, that's what happens.
Most likely the Bills will win that game, yeah. So, but we'll see what happens in the postseason.
Yeah, I'm more interested in those divisional games, since those two divisions, I think those are the top two teams in both of those respective divisions, so I think it'll tell us a lot. Yeah. I would also anticipate a Packers loss the night before, making the Bears-Lions game even more intriguing this late into the season. So even Broncos-Steelers, I guess, will be intriguing as far as the playoff race goes, because the Steelers' schedule does allow them to probably be in the playoff hunt, assuming they have a quarterback when the season starts. Still no word on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But Denver being in that crowded division, every game is going to matter for them, especially down the stretch. They have a really tough schedule to start the season, so. But that's probably going to be boring. But at least we have the 4 games prior to that, right?
That's true for sure.
Hello, Joel. Welcome on in, man. How you doing? What do you think of our schedule? We're going to get to the Panthers schedule a little bit later here. Yeah. I guess we're not too far out from that. We'll do our instant rapid predictions. You have anything more to say about Thanksgiving here, or shall we go on to the next scene?
No, I'm super excited. I mean, I'm excited there's a Thanksgiving Eve game, too. I mean, like, depending on what we're all doing, it seems like night before Thanksgiving, you gotta have something to do, right? So,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited about that.
At the very least, it'll be background noise.
Yeah, right. But no, yeah, this will all be fun stuff. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
It's gonna be sad if it's a letdown, but for now, here in the middle of May, we are going to be optimistic, because that's all we can be.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Speaking of absolutely loaded slates, on Christmas, oh boy, we got the Packers and the Bears as the first game. And like you said earlier, you made this reference already, they played 3 times last year, and it was absolute cinema every time. So, of course, put them on in the early afternoon slate of Christmas Day. That's going to be great. Absolutely great matchup. Yep. And then Bills Broncos, a playoff rematch. I don't like Denver as far as watching them. I don't have anything against them, but I don't, aside from my hate for Sean Payton, I don't think they're fun to watch. But this was a great game in the playoffs a year ago, and the storylines are there. So I think that's a pretty intriguing matchup. And then of course the Rams Seahawks. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, it's a classic. The classic in the works, yeah.
This could end up being better than the Thanksgiving slate. The Thanksgiving slate's the one being talked about, but this one has the potential to be even better.
Yes. And just as a note, Packers, Bears, and Bills, Broncos will be on Netflix. So presumably you'll have to have Netflix to watch.
Which is really annoying that we're doing
all
this.
Yeah, you can have your own opinions about like streaming services, basically like infiltrating the NFL and everything like that, but the NFL is all about the money, right? So
find somebody to mooch off of so you don't have to pay any extra money, everybody.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, I'm glad I can do that, because I'm seeing like it's probably going to cost like $1,000 if you want to watch every single game, and like the U.S. Supreme Court, something like that, has to look into it. Like, it's crazy.
That's absolutely wild. And Joel said, no worries, Drew Aller might save the franchise from imminent doom. No, he's going to bring the imminent doom even faster. I saw that guy play in college. He doomed Penn State. He can doom Pittsburgh as well. It wasn't all on him, but actually it wasn't on him at all. He got injured last year, so it wasn't his fault at all. But anywho, will Devin Tardy be joining streams next season? Well, he's a Buccaneers fan, so we will wait and see how nice he is. But maybe circle that Week 12 Monday night game. Maybe, just maybe, Devin. We'll see if I can put up with you for 3 hours as a rival fan. Maybe.
Yeah, he was supposed to when we played them. He didn't want to do it for some reason, but yeah I don't know.
Who ended up winning that game? Was it his team or your team?
Sorry?
It was the Texans who won that game, right?
No, we lost. Remember
Oh, you
Baker
lost that
Mayfield
game?
had that crazy run on like fourth down? Yeah,
Oh
it was
yeah.
like 3
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Devin, you should have been there for that.
That was a crazy game. Yeah,
I was gonna suggest that he missed it on purpose because he knew they were gonna lose. But Devin,
yeah.
what
That
is
didn't
wrong,
happen.
man?
It
But
was the reverse outcome. But
oh, sorry. Devin said he was going to sleep. So yeah, sorry, missed that. Good night, Devin. Sleep well, man.
yeah, good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Try not to.
Yeah, try really hard not to. Anything else to say about the Christmas schedule here?
No, I mean, like, I think these are some pretty good matchups. I mean, Packers, Bears, Broncos. We'll see how the Denver game is, but I think that should be a good game, all things considered. I mean, yeah, again, seems like the NFL, like, I mean, again, we never know, like, maybe one or multiple of those teams will just not be good and it'll be a bad game, but hopefully we hope that's not the case. But with what we know right now, it seems like a really good matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they aren't good, then hey, you have family to spend time with on Christmas, I hope. So you're good.
There we go.
Right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll
sure.
say this, if Panthers win the division this year, they can't call us as having the trash can crown. We'll be legit. Absolutely. With the schedule we have, absolutely. Well, I guess hypothetically every other team could win like 4 or 5 games, and we just need 7 wins. But I agree, Joel. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't really care what other fan bases are saying. The NFL gave us 3 primetime games, so we've obviously gained some respect. They also gave Atlanta several primetime games, but they have Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right, we are going to move on now, and we're going to take a look at the Texans schedule, which Daniel has not yet seen the Texans schedule because he has something called a social life. I haven't heard of that. Let me bring that up here. I've seen the Texans schedule, including those preseason games. Look at that third one against Carolina. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. So, I have not seen this yet. I'm actually trying to see which one, trying to determine which one I want to look at. Okay, I'll look at this one. Even though I don't love the layout. Oh, you're looking at a different one. Oh, it's fine. I'm looking. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I saw the primetime game, obviously. So let's see. We get Bills in week 1. I knew that. I'd heard about that. It's a 1 p.m. game, which is kind of weird. Like Texans Bills, I would have thought it'd be a primetime game, but I guess not. We get. Is that a Bengals logo or is that?
It is. That is the Bengals in week 2.
Get the Bengals in week 2. Okay.
Your defense against the Joe Burrow-led offense in Cincinnati. That'd be fun.
There is potential to be 0-2. Like there's the Bengals could be really good.
That's true.
Colts week 3, Cowboys week 4, Titans, Jags, Giants.
Man,
Chargers,
you immediately
Browns.
open up with 4 potentially really good offenses.
That's true.
We'll see about the Colts and Danny Dimes.
Right. But then, like, the week 5 to, Jags are good, and I guess Giants could be good. I mean, we get some easy games, like the Titans, the Browns, hopefully the Colts, although they may not be easy, but Ravens in week 12, I mean, that's historically an L. I mean, we changed things last year, but Steelers, Commanders, Jags, Eagles, Packers, Titans. I mean, I think it's interesting. I don't necessarily love or hate it, which I guess is good. It doesn't seem like there's any crazy stretches of playing multiple road games in a row against playoff teams or anything like that. I mean, I guess the one thing I'm not looking forward to is the Packers game in week 17.
In Green Bay.
Packers and Eagles as well. I think we go to Philly as well.
But here's a good thing though. You play the Philly game on a Thursday night football, and then you get as much time off as possible because when you play Green Bay, it'll be on Monday night. You get almost 2 weeks.
It's in Lambeau, and it'll probably be snowing. So
I mean that'll be rough.
But could we have had those games in September? Seriously, that's the one thing I don't like about the schedule. I'm not going to complain too much. It's a good schedule, but we go to Philly on Christmas Eve, and then we go to Green Bay in January. I hope we're whatever 12-2 at that point or something, or whatever the record would be. 12-2, yeah, right, or 12-3, I guess. No,
I think you had it right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I get it.
Right. I just hope we have a good record and we're not too worried about a playoff berth. But anyway, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts? I mean, I don't really have too many.
I think it's really interesting. I told you if you win in week 1 against Buffalo, I think there's potential for you to be the last unbeaten team in the league. You looked at the schedule and were like, you could easily start 0-2, and that was the first time I'd really considered that. That is definitely true. I was looking at the more positive side there, because if you beat Buffalo, and I'm not sure if I'll say that you will, that's going to be a tough matchup to pick. But if you beat Buffalo, I see no reason for you to not beat Cincinnati, but Buffalo's better than Cincinnati. I assume you should beat the Colts. The Cowboys, I mean, you're a better team than the Cowboys. You're better than the Titans. You're better than the Jags. You're better than the Giants. If you get past Buffalo, you're probably favored in those next 6 games, hypothetically, right? So that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you could start off 7-0 going into the bye week. There's no way, right? There's no way.
You wouldn't think, but I guess it's possible.
I mean, Stroud is just average at least. Then that would be enough.
Possible. True. Yes.
With that defense, I mean.
Yep.
And then the Chargers game off a bye week, that's always a tough matchup. But you get them off a bye week, I think that's good for you. And then you get the Browns and then the Colts again. You're gonna start 10-0 and then get blown out by the Ravens. That would happen.
Yeah, that would happen. Yes.
That'd be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the schedule overall, but as you've pointed it out, you could start 0-2, and there are a lot of tough games on here. Like you mentioned, the primetime games away late in the season, Philadelphia, Green Bay. You got the Ravens, which is historically a loss for you guys. The Colts, I'm intrigued by because they could be a lot of fun again if Danny Dimes is good when he's back. We are high on Dallas. We like Buffalo. Cincinnati has a lot of potential. The Chargers are good. There are a lot of tough matchups here. So I'm really interested in hearing what your week-by-week predictions are going to be here.
Yeah, and I am looking forward. Cowboys offense against our defense, like that's going to be fun to watch. But yeah, I do also like, we do get our bye like smack dab in the middle, which I think is good.
Nice.
I think it's definitely better than like having awkwardly like at the beginning or the end or something like that. So that's good. And then let's make one more note. But yeah, I mean, like I think it's a pretty interesting schedule. I mean, we do travel a lot. I think I did see that we're like second or third as far as like air travel mileage goes. Partly because we're going to London. That's the case. But
guess who's
you
last?
look at it actually. Yeah, but we go. Even like past the bye, like I'm looking at like December, like we go to Pittsburgh, then we go to Washington. We'll briefly be home for Jacksonville, and then we go to Philly and Green Bay. So actually in December, January, we get 4 away games and 1 home game. That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a tough way to end the season. But at least 2 of the games are against Jacksonville and Tennessee. Or sorry, Washington and Tennessee.
Yeah, I didn't even forget. I forgot about. But yeah, I mean, even like Washington, like that's a cold weather team. Like, I mean, it's like we go to Pittsburgh, we go to Washington, we go to Philly, we go to Green Bay. Like those are all cold weather teams, and we will have Jacksonville, Tennessee at home. Hopefully we take care of business there. But I just hope we have a good start because if not, it could be tough. But I'm not complaining. The schedule's the schedule, but that's gonna be tough.
I think you'll be at least 4-3 going into the bye week. And I would assume you're in a good spot to come off the bye week and beat the Chargers, but I don't know what the Chargers' schedule looks like exactly, so I could be off there. Yeah. At the very least, you should beat the Browns, right?
You would think.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do some rapid-fire predictions here? Only saw recently, so...
Let's go ahead and do it. You might have to help me track the wins, but, I mean, I'll try to. But Buffalo... I think that's going to be a win. I think we're going to win week 1 against Buffalo. I do think we'll win week 1, but then we kind of have a trap game against Cincinnati and lose that game.
That would happen, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think we're going to have like kind of another divisional trap game at Indianapolis and lose that game. So we'll be 1-2. But we beat Dallas, that's 2-2. We beat Tennessee, that's 3-2. The Jacksonville game's in London. I think we'll win that game. I think 4-2. I think if it was actually at Jacksonville, I probably would have picked us to lose, but I think we'll beat Jacksonville. So that's what, 4-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll lose to New York. That's 4-3. Then we'll have the bye. We'll have a long bye after a loss. Then we'll beat LA. That's 5-3. Beat Cleveland. That's 6-3. I think we'll beat Indy. That's 7-3. Oh, Ravens.
You know what you have to do. You know it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a loss. 7-4. But then, even though it's going to be a tough stretch, we'll beat the Steelers 8-4. We'll beat the Commanders 9-4. I'm going to say, I'll say we've split Jacksonville. So we'll lose that game 9-5. I think we beat Philly. I think things will get weird over there, and it's gonna be tense over there. We beat Philly 10-5. We lose to Green Bay 10-6. Then we beat Tennessee, assuming it matters, 11-6.
Okay, 11-6, division champs. You think? 11-6
I think that would be good enough. It'll depend on how good Jacksonville actually is and everything like that. But
right.
I think that should be good enough. I'm thinking Jacksonville is probably like a 9-10 win team.
Yeah,
maybe we tie. I don't know. So. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I don't know how many wins I have for you guys, but I would agree with Jacksonville probably regressing, and I don't think Indy's gonna shoot back up despite Danny Dimes returning. But
sure.
Here, do I get to do rapid fire picks too?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. I'm actually gonna agree that you beat Buffalo in Week 1, given how Josh Allen tends to perform against your defense. I also agree that you turn around and lose to Cincinnati in Week 2. So 1-1 start. But I do have you beating the Colts in Week 3 as of now. So 2-1, and I'm gonna say you beat Dallas as well. So 3-1, you'll beat the Titans to go 4-1. The London Jags, though, they're gonna beat you, so you're 4-2. You'll beat the Giants to be 5-2, and you'll beat the Chargers coming off your bye week to be 6-2. You'll beat the Browns to go 7-2. I'm gonna say you split with the Colts though, so you're 7-3. You have your annual beatdown against the Ravens. Not really, it'll be close. 7-4 after the Ravens game. You'll beat the Steelers. You'll beat the Commanders. So you're 9-4. You'll get revenge on the Jags to be 10-4. Oh man, the primetime games. Yeah, these were tough. Oh man. I think I'll agree with you. You'll beat Philly and lose to Green Bay. I think I'm okay going with that. And then you'll beat Tennessee. So I got you guys going 12-5. I'm not sure.
That was our record last year. That's probably about right. Look, our defense did get better, and I think we're the best defense in the league. You can debate that, but I think we got even better.
No, I agree.
And CJ Stroud just has to not play super poorly. Which he was okay during the regular season. It's just that once it came playoff time, and there were some other games where he didn't do as well. But once it came playoff time, he really just stunk the bed. But we added David Montgomery. Hopefully our receivers are developing. Our offensive line is better. So, yeah, I think that's I think we're in good position to be 10, 11, 12 wins. I'm just worried about that December stretch. And then I do now get to think about which game I get to go to, which I haven't put much thought into it. But, shoot, I don't know. I'm sure the Bills game is going to be expensive, though. That Week 1 game. Yeah, that's gonna those get-in tickets are gonna be.
How about that Thursday night football game against the Colts?
Yeah, I'm sure the primetime game.
If you're gonna go to an expensive one, maybe a primetime game.
Yeah, probably the move is gonna. Since I'm not rich, I'm just if anything a normal American just trying to make buy. That's not make it buy something like that.
I knew what you meant. So that
probably Who's a bad team that we like? See, I would say Giants, but they might be good.
Week 18 against the Titans?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know if I want to wait that long, honestly. Maybe should we play a lot of good teams? Maybe Colts or something, or Cowboys. Yeah, I don't know. Shoot. It's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a lot tougher than last year.
With my family, but okay, enough rambling from me. Do you want to go into the Panthers schedule?
I do.
Let's do it.
Absolutely do. We'll pull up the Carolina Panthers schedule here. One thing to note is I don't have it pulled up on here. I didn't realize it wasn't on this graphic, but they have this new kind of skull and crossbones logo, I guess. I don't know if you've seen it. If anyone knows what that's all about, please let me know, because I've been trying to figure it out and find answers, and I have no idea what it's all about. I really don't have a clue.
Crossbones logo?
Yeah, just look up the Panthers' social media accounts, and it's their profile picture right now. And I don't know what the deal is.
Let me check that out.
It looks cool.
What? That's the Carolina Panthers?
Yeah, it looks cool, but I don't know what we're doing. We'll find out soon.
That? Why? I see the logo below the bones. What is that?
Beats me. I've been trying to find answers, but I got nothing. So
shoot, I don't know. Yeah, imagine following your favorite team and like that's the picture. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it intrigued me, but yeah, if anyone happens to know, then I'd love to hear your take on it. Gaming with the G, welcome in. Panthers cooking 12-5. Hey, I hope so. That'd be something. I think
sick.
It's more possible than a lot of people are saying. I've been concerned about our schedule for a while. Even late last season, when it looked like we had a chance at the division, I was throwing out the cautions, saying, we'll have the tough schedule next year, so we better not take this for granted. Enjoy the division win and the playoff berth, because it's gonna get tough, and we have a lot of tough games here. You got the Bears, you got the Lions, you got the Eagles, you got the Packers, the Broncos, the Ravens. The Bengals are going to be tough. The Vikings are solid. The Seahawks in Week 17 again. The Steelers, we exploded their terrible towel in our schedule video, so yeah, we're cursed. I don't know why we had to do that. But I actually really like how most of this is laid out for us. I also like that we end the season with 4 of our last 5 games at home. I think that's fantastic for us. I'm not sure how I feel about
opposite of my experience. But it must be nice.
Yeah, on the miles traveled thing you mentioned, we are dead last there. We travel the least amount.
Really?
Yeah, like it's like 8,000 miles or something, and then San Francisco's above 30,000 at first, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those teams playing international games, I don't envy them.
That's true, yes.
So I like how our schedule's laid out, and we got 3 primetime games, which I can't tell you the last time that happened. Probably been at least a decade. I know we haven't had a Sunday night game since 2016. It's been a long time coming. We go 8-9, and we finally get a little bit of respect from the schedule makers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I like how it's laid out. I was gonna say I'm not sure how I feel about an early bye. We usually have a later bye, but we got it in week 4, week 5, the earliest a team can get the bye. I'm pretty sure.
Now you're gonna go to Philly off a bye, which will be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that game being off a bye, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Philadelphia is a team that we are very capable of beating this year, so I don't hate it. All right, I think I've yapped enough. I think now is a good time to get into some predictions. And these are, I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to just say win, 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 win. And I'm not going to do it just because I am a Panthers fan. I'm not going to do it against teams that I dislike. I'm looking at that Steelers game. I know we're going to lose.
Let me guess in my head real quick. I'm not even looking. Okay, I have a guess in my head as to what I have the guess in my head. I want you to do your predictions, and I'll tell you if it was what I guessed or what my guess was.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how it aligns.
Okay, so starting off in week 1 at home against Chicago, it's going to be our annual week 1 stinker, especially since it's a team that most of our fan base really dislikes because of the trade. I have no beef with Chicago at this point. We're good Bears fans. We're chilling. I won't be too upset with them if we lose, but I'd like to win, obviously, but yeah, we are a team that tends to start slow under Canales. I'm just assuming it'll happen again. And Chicago, in my opinion, is going to be a Super Bowl contender this upcoming year. So no shame in losing that. I do think it'll be a good game, though. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Falcons in week 2, 30-0 win. Moving on. Browns in week 3. I swear, if we lose to the Cleveland Browns in week 3, I might burn a jersey. I'm only partly joking. We're gonna win that. We're gonna win that game. We'll be 2-1, and then we get the Lions on Sunday Night Football. I am so excited to be on Sunday Night Football.
Oh yeah,
I'm really excited about that. I hate that it's against the Lions. I couldn't it be against a team that we feel really good about beating? I feel like we normally fare well against Detroit, though. Even when they've been good, I feel like we put up good games against them. We've beaten them while they were good. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna beat the Lions in week 4, going into our bye week, and then we're gonna win that against Philadelphia.
Okay, right?
Yeah. We're gonna lose to Philadelphia in week 5 off of our bye week. Yeah, I don't know. It would be really interesting though. Just a side note: if we lost to the Lions and we start the year off 0-2 at home, but 2-0 on the road, I think that'd be very interesting.
That'd be fine. Yeah.
So 3-1, we lose to Philadelphia. 3-2, and then we get a home game against Tampa. I'm gonna say we win that. We'll be 4-2. Packers Thursday Night Football. I'm just gonna say it. I think that we have the better roster than Green Bay if Bryce Young improves. I'm gonna say he improves enough for us to win this game. I know it's on the road. It was on the road last year too, and we won. So I'm gonna say we win that game as well. Am I feeling bold today? Maybe just a little bit. It's gonna age
Yeah.
so poorly for me.
Okay.
All right, so that's 5-2, right? Oh gosh.
That sounds right.
Okay, 5-2 off a win in Lambeau, and then we get Denver at home. I'm gonna say, call me crazy. I'm gonna say we win that game. I'm gonna say we win that game at home against Denver, 6-2.
I mean, is Bo Nix that much better than Bryce Young?
I don't think so. He's been in a better scheme for his young career than Bryce Young has overall. But
True. Yeah.
Yeah, you compare those offenses. I don't think that we're that far behind, honestly. They just have a scheme by a more proven head coach in this league. So 6-2. I can't believe I'm saying this. Wow. And then I'm gonna say we lose to the Saints. I'm gonna say we lose to the Saints. I think we lose to them at least once, and I think this is a good spot for it. What do you think? Am I crazy? 6-3.
It's not out of this world.
Oh wait, hold
crazy.
up. I think I lost your sound.
Oh,
I can't
wait, really?
Wait. Oh, dude, this is so weird. I think your sound is coming through on the stream, but I can't hear you right now. What on earth happened? Why? That's confusing. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can get that fixed real quick. Bruh. Apologies, everyone. I don't know what just happened, but I think... Okay, I think I got it.
Apologies.
Okay,
My internet's apparently unstable.
That's not ideal.
I hear you again. We're good.
Oh, you hear me?
Well, your sound never left the stream, but I couldn't hear
That's
you,
weird.
which makes no sense.
Oh.
That makes no sense at all.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh, that
Anyway.
doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, 6-3. I was gonna say, I think that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, like, I don't think it's like out of this world delusional. I mean, it's clearly optimistic, but I could see it. Like, I could see it.
I think that it'll sound crazy saying we start 6-2, but watch this: we're 6-3. We lose to Baltimore at home. We're 6-4. We lose the rematch to Tampa on Monday Night Football. We're 6-5. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just casually go on a 3-game losing streak. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I probably won't play out that way. We'll probably. Yeah, I don't know how we get there, but 6-5 feels right after that Week 12 game against Tampa. So we win 2 of the 3 primetime games. That's okay with me. Minnesota, I think we win that game. I'm not scared of Kyler Murray. I think they're a mediocre team. I think they're beatable. I think we get it done. So 7-5. We also have to break that losing streak. We win the rematch at home against New Orleans. So 8-5. The Bengals. That's a tough game. That's a tough game. Whatever. I'm gonna say we win it.
Versus Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna say we win it. I think we have a good enough defense to slow their offense. I think we have a top 10 defense in the league this year. I honestly believe that. With the additions we made this offseason, Devin Lloyd at linebacker, Lee Hunter in the draft, our defensive line is going to be menacing. Jalen Lloyd, the linebacker. I'm feeling really good about the defense.
What's your record now?
We are now 9-5 heading into the Steelers game.
Okay.
And I was already thinking we're gonna lose to the Steelers because I don't like the Steelers. You know, I have good reason there. Beyond all the other valid reasons to dislike the Steelers because of questionable people in their organization previously.
There are reasons.
Antonio Brown. But then in our schedule release video, we decided to explode the terrible towel. We exploded something for every team, but it was specifically the terrible towel for the Steelers.
That's
and you
crazy,
just know when you destroy the towel, when you disrespect it, you know that you lose to the Steelers, right? Like, that's actually a thing for whatever reason. So I have to say we lose that game. And that brings us to 9-6.
Yeah.
I hate it.
All right.
And then Seattle.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I really want to say win, honestly. But watching us against them last year hurt. I think Bryce had 54 yards against that defense. I'm trying to decide if they regressed enough for me to justify saying we win. No. We lose that game. 9-7, and then we close against Atlanta. Division could be on the line here. Actually, according to my estimations, I think we already win it. I'm going to say we sweep Atlanta, though, which is a little bold. But we did it last year, right? So we can do it again. So
All
there
right.
you go. That's 10-7 Panthers. How you like that for a winning record? All you
That's
internet
good.
haters.
That's exactly what I predicted you to predict.
Wait, really?
I thought you were gonna say 10 wins.
All right. Did I?
For some, I was
I didn't
looking
get that
like
the same way though, did I?
You were gonna get. Yeah, no, that's like. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable. I mean, like, I'll get into my predictions, but it did seem like there were a lot of those matchups where you just said, "I think we're gonna win," and like, I don't know about like Packers, Seahawks. Well, yeah. Did you have
I give the Seahawks the win. Packers, I have.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, you're still debating it, but I'll go ahead and predict as a pretty much unbiased, Texans fan. So I am gonna say I'm gonna do this in a package deal. I'm gonna say you shock the world and beat the Bears in Week 1, but then you lose to the Falcons and the Browns.
I would much rather lose to the Bears. I would much rather lose to the.
So you start 1-2. Oh shoot, y'all get the Lions next.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
1-2?
Yeah, you beat the Bears and you lose to Falcons and Browns.
I didn't even hear the Brown. What do you mean we lose? Huh? Excuse me? Does Myles Garrett have 10 sacks in the game?
I think the Browns are just going to get some, like, oh, shoot, y'all get the Lions next.
Myles Garrett gets 3 touchdowns in the game? Is that the only way they win?
Okay. I promise things will get better. You lose to the Lions, but off your bye, you beat the Eagles, okay? So you're like, what, 2-3?
2-3.
Yeah, you beat the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks are going to be any good. Y'all are 3-3. You go to Green Bay.
We did it last year with a much
I think they'll be motivated,
roster.
though. I think they'll lose that game, 3-4.
Jordan Love throws 4 interceptions, though.
Yes.
Super Bowl 50 revenge.
Lose the Broncos 3-5, but you beat the Saints. You beat the Ravens.
How?
You're what, 5-5?
Okay.
That's 5-5, right? I think after
that's right.
10 games, yeah. And then I'm gonna have y'all sweep the Bucks.
Hey.
Have y'all
Okay.
6-5.
I thought you were about to have us go 0-3 in primetime. That's not okay.
No, that would not have been good. But then you're gonna lose to the Vikings 6-6. Y'all beat the Saints 7-6.
Thought you were
I'll
gonna
have y'all
us
beat the
curse record.
Bengals 8-6.
Okay.
Steelers.
Without the curse, we are the better team, but there is curse to factor in.
Y'all are 8-6 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have y'all beat the Steelers, so you're 9-6, but then you lose to the Seahawks 9-7, then lose to the Falcons 9-8.
Does that cost us the division?
I don't know, but 9-8. I feel like that was a weird way to get there. I'm not sure how to do that.
You have us losing a lot of home games, I feel like. This last
really?
Year at the end. You have us beat Did you have us beat the Bengals or lose to the Bengals?
I think I had y'all beat the Bengals.
Okay.
And the Ravens for that matter.
Yeah, you did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home
You
losses.
lost to the Broncos, I
Just
think.
5 home losses.
Just 5?
Yeah, 5 out of yeah.
That's
we
fine.
go 4-5 at home is what you got. That's not
What was
the
your
worst.
home record last year? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, no.
Let me actually look that up. I'm on the Wikipedia page, so I could probably see.
Okay.
Last year at home, let's see, 1-0, 2-0.
Wait.
3-0.
You have us getting swept by Atlanta?
I guess.
Bro, what?
But y'all swept the Bucks. And I think the Saints, or did I have y'all losing game to the Saints?
You had to sweep the Saints. But
Yeah, okay, yeah. But y'all get swept. Yeah, you 2 sweeps to 1 sweep.
But we'll have to hear from Atlanta fans all year and all off season.
Yeah, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2. I think you were 5-3 at home last year. Looks like.
That sounds
So,
right.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, maybe
We did a
y'all
good
will be
job
better.
defending our home turf overall.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. We struggled at various points though. I mean,
But
if
I
we go
think-
9-8, we're not going to be complaining, but
I just think something weird's gonna happen. Like, I do think this would be the type of season like y'all lose to the Browns, then y'all beat the Eagles. See, I have y'all beat the Eagles, Bengals, and Ravens. Like,
it's like last season. We can beat anyone on our schedule, but we could
Yes,
also drop
for
any
sure.
game. And we got swept by the Saints last year for crying out loud. So that's what happens when you're super inconsistent on offense.
And I don't really know if we're gonna be any better this year, to be honest. I hope we are, but all I know for sure, or at least I feel like I know, is our defense is gonna be much better, and our defense was already good last year.
For sure. Yes.
Like there aren't even people debating that at this point. Everyone's just saying the same thing. Like we are gonna be good on defense. It's just can the offense be good? I mean,
That's true.
I think we said even since last season, this season's gonna depend on Bryce Young and can he get us the wins? Can he improve enough to be our franchise quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You got us going 9-8. I'm okay with that if it wins the division. So that's cool.
Probably will. But yeah, sounds about right.
I mean, if you have a sweeping Tampa and New Orleans, you probably don't have them getting to 9 wins. And Atlanta sweeps us, but I assume you don't have them getting to 9 wins.
Atlanta? No, I doubt it. I'm not that high on Atlanta.
I mean, you very confidently had them sweeping us.
Well, let's just assume that I just had y'all losing them that last week because y'all already clinched the division.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we can go with that. I don't know. I think Kenny Pickett probably beats Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
and for our last little fun project here, we are going to pull up the entire NFL Week 1 slate, take a look at that, maybe offer up some early predictions. Be interesting to look back on this when the season comes around.
Let me see.
Pulled up the wrong thing there. Nice. I have so many graphics pulled up. All right, the Week 1 slate, we got it up here and right now. I actually thought the Week 1 slate looks really good overall. At least on paper. A lot can change between now and then, and we could also have some fluky results. That's what makes it interesting to me. Most of these matchups just look really, really good. You also have the Titans and Jets and the Dolphins and Raiders playing football, or whatever they think football is. They're playing something.
Yes.
We're just gonna ignore those 2 games because, yeah. I appreciate that the NFL snuck those games in here so that everyone definitely has something else to watch. That was a good move.
Yes, for sure. I'm just trying to find a graphic on my end. Definitely doing great here.
My graphic is accurate because it says the Patriots and Seahawks kick off the season on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's never happened, has it?
Yeah. You didn't know that? They're kicking off on a Wednesday.
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, there's a Wednesday game, which is kind of weird, but
has that ever been a thing? Am I just missing?
No, this is the first time.
It's because they're doing that international game on Thursday, I guess.
Yes, I think it's that, then the international game, and then I'm sure there's a Friday game somewhere, some way, but I don't see
a
Wednesday
one, but
game.
They might as well have done one.
Yes. No, there's a Wednesday game this year. I think in 2020 due to COVID there was a Wednesday game, but besides that, I don't think that's been a thing at all.
That's interesting. I'm okay with that for sure. Give me
Wednesday night football. Let's do it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, we get the season opener one day earlier, and then we immediately have another game the next day. Sign me up. That's cool with me.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we got the You actually. What did you say to me earlier about the Patriots Seahawks opener? I think you said you weren't expecting it to be New England, or maybe you thought
I didn't think it, or I thought it wouldn't be New England because of the drama, But I guess maybe it's soothed over. Maybe it'll just be the same old Patriots and I don't know, but yeah, I thought it was interesting. I thought it would be the Bears. Honestly, I thought it would be Seahawks Bears.
And that would have been a good one too.
Yes.
I mean, I'll say what I said to you as well. Look, he's gonna bring in the headlines, right? Mike Vrabel. Mm-hmm. It's Mike Vrabel and Rossini. All this stuff going on off the field.
True. Yes.
To be clear, he is a terrible dude. Do not try to be like Mike Vrabel off the field, please. We do not condone that. Terrible.
No.
It's the Patriot way. Blah blah blah. Not cool. Yeah. But as far as football goes, I think that's going to be interesting given that it's an immediate Super Bowl rematch. We'll see if New England, scores more points this time. It was pretty bleak last time. I like that matchup though. I like it. It's a good way to open the season, I feel like. Give New England a chance to show that they're going to be good again against a team that we all assume is going to be good again, the reigning champs, right? Early take on that matchup, that Wednesday night opener. The
Wednesday night opener. Shoot. I mean, I think Probably Seahawks just rout him again is my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be nice to the one Patriots fan who watches us and say it will only be a 10-point loss this time. There you go.
Yes.
It'll be closer. Yeah,
well, there
I
we
don't know.
go.
It might be closer for real. We'll see. 49ers Rams to kick off their seasons on Thursday night. Excuse me. That's the international game. I don't know off the top of my head where it's played. I want to say Australia, but
yeah, I think it is in Australia. The Rams 49ers game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is in Australia.
I like that they're doing the divisional matchup there, at least as far as the quality of the game goes. But I also don't like it because that means, well, you're not going to see both of these games played in those team stadiums, right? So I don't know who the home team is in the other matchup.
What's also weird is that San Francisco and LA are probably like 45 minutes apart from each other, and like they have to travel to Australia to play the game. So
right,
it's kind of weird in that way, but yeah,
I'm hating that only one of these teams gets a home game in the series this season. I don't like that it goes that way.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. It is kind of weird how that works. I think like I heard a theory of like eventually the international slate will just get so big that like every single team gets an international game and it just counts as neutral. Like it's not home or away, it's just like neutral. So, which I think your face is interesting.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You heard that? Yeah.
I'm having a lot of thoughts about that concept. Like that sounds like a mess.
Well, you do have to come up with like 16 like places to play, unless you did like multiple games in London or something like that.
Here's the way I'm fine doing that. Let's have every team play an international game, but then immediately let them have their bye week. Let them rest up after it. I'm okay with that.
Yes. Or no, this has to be too crazy. I was gonna say there's just a given week, like week 1 or something is the international week.
I was wondering that. I was initially going to say international week and then bye week right after for everyone.
Yeah.
And we just have
I feel like it could be. I don't know if the NFL would want to do like all the logistics, like all the London logistics and like Berlin and like Australia, like that. Right. I feel like that could be crazy though. Theoretically, I like it. I mean, theoretically, I love international games. Well, I mean, I guess except like having to get up for them and whenever they're bad, but like. Theoretically, I like international games, like expanding the audience, playing in different places, but it also logistically has to be pretty difficult.
Right. It's a lot to work with, but I guess we'll see as time goes on. I'll give a take on this game first since you took the first game. Rams win. I think they're just the better team. Obviously, we're going to see some fluky results in week 1, so we'll factor that into some of these takes, but I'm going to go with the Rams in that matchup. I think they'll start off 1-0. I like the idea, international week, then a break. I think that if they ever go that far into the international games, that's probably a good way to do it, but...
I think it should be like the case. Like you have to have a bye after your international game. Like
I don't know why we're not already doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You need more time off after traveling across the world.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely, Joel. And that's the goal, right? Bring in more fans around the world. Give them a good time. So maybe you should do it as well as you can. Maybe stop sending bad teams over, too, like some of these other international matchups were not pretty. Most of them have not been good. Rams beat the 49ers. Do you disagree?
I think I agree. I mean, for now, I think it seems like a good matchup for the Rams. And I think the 49ers are good, but I think the Rams will probably, assuming Matthew Stafford isn't like Peyton Manning this last year, I think they're going to be pretty good.
Right. It should be more of what we saw last year. But there is the hypothetical world where he just completely falls off and the Rams as a whole fall off as well. I guess that's something we shouldn't roll out as we talk about the Rams more this offseason. Panthers, Bears. I love the season opener against Chicago, honestly. Given the beef between those two fan bases overall. Again, I'm good with the Bears. I'm fine with their fans overall. Although I don't like how many Bears fans are so comfortably saying, poverty Panthers, easy win. We're starting 1-0 guaranteed. Like, chill out, you guys. Not the same old Panthers. I've already given my opinion on this. I think that we are going to lose week 1 because we start the season slow. It's just what we do if I'm being objective here. So I anticipate losing that game. And you said we win though, right? We win and then
I did.
lose
I
to the
did call the
Falcons and
upset,
Browns.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Buccaneers, Bengals. Bengals by 1,000,000, please. I need the Bucs to lose all of these coin flip games.
Although, don't the Bengals always start 0-2 or 0-3 or something?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
okay.
true.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good matchup for them too, but they'll find a way. Yeah, they'll find a way. You're right. Bucs win. You're right.
I think last year they started with a win against the Browns or something. Yeah, they started last year 2-0 actually, so they did kind of break the trend.
Look how that turned out for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Maybe they need to start off losing. That's the only way
they should start off losing. Yes,
that's crazy. I mean, that's an interesting matchup, though. We'll see how improved the Bengals' defense is. I'm not saying the Tampa offense is, the best measuring stick in the league, but it's not like they're a bad offense, right? They got Igbuka, they got Godwin, they got feisty Baker Mayfield, who has a whole offseason to heal up and recover from his injuries that seemingly ailed him down the end of the season last year. Be interesting for the Bengals' defense, see if they're really improved or not. I don't have any doubts about the Bengals' offense. They're going to score in that probably not very good Tampa defense. They'll probably be mediocre, but yeah, be interesting, I guess. What's your official take there? Who wins? Way too early week 1 picks.
Oh, for the Bengals, Bucks.
Yeah,
I think Bucks are gonna win. Even though I don't think the Bucks are gonna be any good, I think when the season's like all over, like Cincinnati will be like 10-7. Bucks might be 7-10. But I think in week 1, Cincinnati wins that, or Buccaneers win that game. Is it in Cincinnati? It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still have Bucks.
I mean, since when does that matter, right?
Right.
You lose to the Browns in Cincinnati in week 1.
Yes.
Ravens at Colts. That'll be interesting. So we can see how the Ravens look with a new head coach. We'll see how the Colts look. With Daniel Jones returning. We assume he's going to be healthy to start week 1. I guess we don't know that for sure yet, but he should be ready to go, right? So it'll be interesting to see how he looks there, see if that Colts offense picks up where they left off. I'm going to say the Ravens win that, though. They should just be the better team regardless.
The Ravens winning that one, too.
Yeah,
if I felt like better, I could feel better about Daniel Jones being completely healthy. I'd probably have the Colts winning, but
right.
Yeah, I think I have your Ravens here winning.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Bills, Texans, we already gave our takes here. I've got the Texans winning. You do as well. That defense is going to show up, and Josh Allen's not going to have fun.
For sure, yep.
You want to add anything there, or do you want to move on to the next one?
No, but I mean, like, Josh Allen, like, is terrible in Houston. Like,
it's weird.
Terrible, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe he'll break the trend. I don't know, but
and we're not even disrespecting Allen there. Like, we both would say he's probably top 2, top 3 at least quarterback in the NFL. So
no shade. I think he's probably top 1, but yeah, he's up there for sure. Yeah, I mean,
him, Lamar, Burrow, in whatever order. You can throw in Mahomes if you want, but if you look at his stats the past few years, I feel like we have to probably stop putting him at 1.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him up there yet. Okay, Saints losing to the Lions. That's a good one. I like that. Go Lions. Big Lions fans in week 1.
Yep, I'm with you there.
Can you imagine if the Saints come out and beat the Lions in week 1? You know how obnoxious their fan base would get? You know how annoying sports media would be as a whole, saying, this is the dark horse team we all told you about all offseason. You dummies. I told you they'd be good.
Yes. All these like superlatives after week 1 are going to be crazy.
There's some people who are trying to compare the Saints to last year's Patriots, and I'm just like, Tyler Shuck is 27, right?
Right. Either the Dolphins or Raiders will be 1-0. Just let that sink in.
Even worse, either the Jets or Titans will be 1-0. You know what? Actually, they're going to tie. They're going to tie. Yeah, neither team deserves to win, so I'm going to say they tie. That's my official way too early week 1 prediction. They tie.
There we go.
What do you think? Oh, I guess you can pick the Lions-Saints game, too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have the Lions win that one, too. And then as far as Jets-Titans, I'm going to have Titans win, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, real prediction, I would agree. They should be better than the Jets. And if they aren't, then just go ahead and fire everyone and tank again.
Yes.
What's the point?
Right.
Okay, Browns at Jags. I guess that's interesting because of the draft day trade a year ago.
The Travis Hunter game.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Travis
really
Hunter
care.
is going to torch the Browns. I think Jags win that game, I guess. I would say Cleveland, but I already have them win a trap game against y'all, so I don't
Shame.
know that they're gonna. I see it. Yeah.
No, this
Jags
is going to
lose.
be my fluke result of week 1 for now. I'm going to say that they beat the Jags. Deshaun Watson has like 250 yards because, yeah, he's going to be the starting quarterback. This is going to be his only good game of the season, probably, somehow. And Cleveland wins. Everyone gets
All right.
hyped up.
No, that makes sense.
Somehow, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It would happen to the Jags. Falcons, Steelers. Oh, can they both lose? Good grief. I guess we're assuming Rodgers plays for the Steelers. Jeez. Honestly, the Falcons probably have the better roster, and they'll probably have the better quarterback too, which you're not going to say a lot for them this year. But I'd probably take Tua over Rodgers right now. Is that so crazy to say?
No, it's not crazy. I mean, like, is Rodgers like a top 20, 25 quarterback anymore?
Is Tua? I mean, they're both not ideal, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Rodgers can still do some things really well, but most things that you need to be successful at for a quarterback, like the mobility and like everything like that, he just doesn't have.
Yeah. I guess I'll go Falcons here. They have more talent, so they win. I don't know. Steelers might find a way to win.
I think it was Steelers win. Yeah.
It's tough. That's such a gross matchup, man. Thank you.
There's some clunkers here. Like there's some of the 1 p.m. slate is like not the great. I mean, there's some good games, but
I think our teams have the best games on.
That's gonna be 4:25. We get Raiders Dolphins.
No, I'm pretending that game isn't on. I'm not gonna watch that. No. Raiders better win, I guess. Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, that's weird. I think they have more talent on offense right now. They'll probably be starting Kirk Cousins in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Willis might be the better quarterback at this point, though. Like Kirk shouldn't be any good. He should basically be like Rodgers at this point in his career.
Yes.
The Raiders have the better defense for sure now, too. Yeah, the Raiders should win this, right? On paper, they should definitely be the better team.
I think so, yeah.
Watch them lose. All right, I'll go Vegas.
Yeah, I go Vegas, too.
Yeah, Chargers are going to beat the Cardinals. We don't really need to analyze that one, right?
You would think.
That would be crazy if the Cardinals won that. I'll go Philadelphia over Washington, right? Like that's just we don't believe in Washington.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, Packers at Vikings. What say you?
I think Packers win.
I concur.
All right.
I think they're both decent, solid teams, so the Packers should be better. I did hear, by the way, I don't know if you saw this or not. You might have. Parsons might miss the start of the year. He's a candidate to go on.
I didn't notice that.
Lists. Yeah, he might miss the first 4 games. We'll see.
Oh wow.
Early offseason rumors are tough to judge, but that's something to factor in. I guess regardless, I'd take the Packers. But
no, we'll see how that goes. But that's interesting. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I saw it earlier while I was scrolling looking for schedule news, and I was like, "Oh, that's noteworthy. That definitely affects their early season schedule." You would think. All right, Sunday night you got the Cowboys and the Giants, 2 of our dark horse teams in the NFC East. I think one of those teams is going to surpass Philadelphia and steal the crown. Question is, which one will do it? We both say Dallas, so I'm gonna say Dallas wins this game.
I would say Dallas for the division, but I think New York wins this game. I think they're gonna kind of shock the world in that sense and like upset Dallas.
I'm here for it. Give us the memes.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might just switch around and say Dallas wins, but I think I'm gonna have New York with the upset.
I mean, hey, there's our validation saying that this is gonna be a good Sunday night game. We're going back and forth on this one. That's gonna be a 50-50 call. Okay. Monday night, you got the Broncos and the Chiefs. We don't know who's going to be quarterbacking these teams in that moment. I assume Mahomes is going to be ready week 1. I feel like that's long been our assumption, at least. I don't know about Bo Nix and the Broncos, though. Have you heard anything about that?
No. Well, I know he like re-aggravated something or had to like have surgery again or something. Something happened. Like he was on track, but then they had to like do a basically like it didn't sound good. Didn't sound great. Let me see. I mean, that of course that was like 4 days ago, so it's like ancient news at this point.
Right.
I'm having a hard time saying what exactly it was, but something happened. Yeah.
Man. Okay. Well.
NFL Insider: Broncos QB Bo Nix will never come back to health. Never come back to health. What headline is that?
I don't know if that grammar's correctly.
I don't think it is.
The grammar isn't quite grammaring, sir.
Yes.
Or are we just not good at this? Maybe we're wrong.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Yes.
Man, okay.
Sean Payton said there's a good chance Bo Nix will be back on the field for the team's mini camp in mid-June. Will be a full participant in training camp in late July. I mean, okay, that's good. We'll see.
Okay. All right. So I'll make separate predictions then. If one team has their starting quarterback and the other doesn't, then the team with the starting quarterback wins. Can we agree on that for sure?
Sure.
That seems logical. Yeah. If it's a battle of the backups, so who is it? Justin
Jarrett
Fields
Stidham
against
versus Justin Fields.
Give me the Broncos, I guess. I don't. That's so gross. Justin Fields as the Chiefs' backup is so strange to me, honestly. That doesn't feel like the right guy to be the backup in that system. I don't feel like he replicates Mahomes' game enough. But I guess that's hard to do. But I feel like there are better backups out there for that.
This is being optimistic. I feel like Andy Reid can do some stuff with Justin Fields.
Yeah, as a running back.
Yeah. I mean, not primarily as like quarterback throwing 50 times a game, but like,
right.
I feel like if Andy Reid gets his hands on like Justin Fields or Anthony Richardson or something like that, I feel like he could do some things. Like, I think it's going to be pretty interesting.
I hope that's not what we see. I hope not.
Yeah. In a weird way, I kind of like, not that I hope that Patrick Mahomes doesn't come back, but I'm really intrigued to see what Andy Reid can do with Justin Fields. So
that's fair. No,
maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just nothing. Maybe he's just not that good. It's just like a Gardner Minshew situation or something. But you know, I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna say if it's backups, I'll go Denver. But if it's starters, I will hesitantly go Chiefs just because it's at home. I think what I'll do is I'll have them split the season series and have the home team win both games. I know that's not how that always goes. That's kind of how I went by default last year with my week by week predictions. But that's what I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna pencil that in. So Chiefs win this one at home if Mahomes plays. I guess that's tough. That's tough. I guess it'll tell us a lot about both teams potentially. But what do you think?
That's gonna be simpler and lazier and just have like a all around prediction, regardless, pretty much of who play. I guess there'd be the exception of but I just have Chiefs winning. I think the Chiefs will win, and I think even if Justin Fields plays and it's Bo Nix as the starter against Denver, I think Andy Reid's gonna find a way for that game. Man, I don't know if
you hate Denver more than I do.
I don't love them. I don't know. I guess not. I still think they're a good team, but I think for this game, I think there's gonna be. I like the Chiefs. I think that's the case, even with their backup.
Man, you are gonna get accused of being a closet Chiefs fan as time goes on.
Oh no, I do not want to be a Chiefs fan. I'm the last person who. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Your team's been burned by them. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, fair enough. Don't worry. We keep it real around here. No bias except for when it's my teams.
Exactly.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. I feel like I did a good job being objective with the Panthers predictions, but I will hate on my rivals. Okay, well, that's the week one slate. What was that?
Did you see Trevor Lawrence's haircut?
I'm hoping that that's not real. Yeah, I hope that's not real.
I think it is.
I hope it's just for the video and it's not actually... Because his last haircut was so much better, and his long hair was better. I mean, look, you do whatever you want. I've had a lot of bad haircuts in my life, so...
I don't know.
I'm no professional there.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, if he likes it, then that's all that really matters, right? It's not like it's bad, but...
Can't be better than CJ's haircut.
Yeah, that's true. CJ Stroud going for the Bryce Young look.
Yes.
I approve.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, heck of a stream tonight. I think that went fairly well.
I think it
Covered all the
did, yeah.
primetime games, covered our teams, covered the Thanksgiving and Christmas slates, and then early predictions for week 1. Like, what more do you need?
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, yeah, I mean, like, it is deep in the off season, but like we're making progress. I mean, we got the schedule. We can now start to work towards like predictions and everything like that, and it's gonna be really fun. Looking forward to the football season.
You just know we're gonna do way too early predicting every single game in the NFL season stream. We've got to.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna take 3
That'll be
hours, but
fun.
we'll do it.
yes.
It might be fun until you have us lose to the Browns in week 3. That won't be fun. I might rage quit the stream.
right.
Do it
yeah.
once, fine.
We'll
Do
see.
it
I
twice.
might change my mind around then, but we'll see.
Man, I hope so. Why does he look like a Mr. Incredibles meme? That's wild. That's one of the
That's
things
crazy.
he looks like. There are a lot of mean things I could say, but I don't want to be mean. There's no reason.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
not trying to
reason
be mean. Like, Trevor, dude, you do you. I got no beef with Trevor, so he seems like a pretty cool guy. I'd totally hang out with him. You know, if he ever stooped down to our level
Yeah, that would be cool.
in terms
No,
of
I think
like,
Trevor
fame.
Lawrence is a cool guy. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems all right.
Division rival, but he's cool.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch at Clemson. I haven't watched him a ton in Jacksonville because I don't typically try to watch Jacksonville, but he seems interesting. Anywho, appreciate you, Joel. He says, great stream. Any interesting summer plans, YouTube aside? That's a good question.
This time last year, one of us had interesting summer plans.
Yeah, those
let's say it panned out.
Those changed dramatically. Instead, I went all into
Yes.
football for fun. I don't really have
Oh,
any
yeah.
big summer plans this year. Honestly, I think I'm kind of working through my busiest time of the year right now. As a competitive chess player, I'll probably travel a little bit for some tournaments. But
Okay.
other than
You
that, I
coming
don't
to
really.
Texas again?
I don't. As of right now, no. My
Don't think
bigger
so?
trip this
Yeah.
year, I think I'm gonna go to Vegas in June and play in the National Open.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
Nice.
do that.
There we
Maybe.
go.
I have to decide soon, but I don't know what else I'll do.
Nice.
Aside from that, I don't really have any summer plans. I'm just take it day by day and keep moving forward, right? What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, not much. Although I've told you, and it's not football for fun public, but I'm probably going to do trade school in the fall. So be preparing for that.
Yeah.
Just trying to like get ready, just understand like what I'm doing and everything like that. But I think I'm going to go to HVAC, which is exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that.
it is. Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah, it seems like it could be interesting. I feel like that's something you would definitely find interesting though. So
I think
that'll
so.
work.
Yeah. So I'll just be kind of like preparing for that and just everything like that, but nothing too crazy, probably gonna just try to do more with football for fun, but who knows? Well, I guess he said outside football for fun. So, but what's life outside football for fun, right?
Honestly, football is life. That's what I'm going with.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's worth mentioning it though, since you are getting busier, especially going to trade school. I mean, I've gotten a lot busier, but we are going to keep football for fun going in some way, shape, or form. Might not look the same next year as it did last year, like our predictions videos especially. I'm assuming we're not going to be able to do that. It'll probably look a lot different next year. I
hope we still can, but we'll see how easy or hard it is to fit in our schedules. But
I mean, I don't think we'll be able to do it the same way with how long it is, and then because of the recording process, and then the editing and the uploading time it takes. It
might be tough. Yeah,
it might be better. We might have to do like individual picks, like do shorts or a short form video or something like that, so we both get our picks out there. But
yeah,
I don't know. We have all off season to figure out how that looks.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting that off for now.
No, that's totally fair.
But yeah, not many interesting summer plans aside.
I think if our schedules align, I mean, for me, it's going to depend a lot. But like, I think there's still potential for like game commentaries at least. Like, I mean, it's really just an availability thing. Because like now my work schedule fluctuates, but if I'm like free on a certain like Sunday night or whatever, like we could. I think it is kind of like last year anyway. It just kind of like depends on when we're both free, or like one of us is free, wants to do it, everything like that. So
yeah. With last year, we had the benefit of more flexibility, where we always managed to find at least one thing we could do, it seemed like. But it might not necessarily be that way next year. I will at least do all the Panthers games that I can.
Yeah.
There will be some I'll have to miss, but I'll do most of them. And then I'll probably pick one primetime game to do every week at least if I'm solo. So it'll be interesting. We'll keep it going. We will keep it very much alive.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep the ship afloat. Even if it seems like it's the Titanic, we're going to keep it afloat somehow.
That's what we're trying to do right now. We've done a lot less than we planned to do this offseason. We'll pick it up a little bit. We'll try to at least. Now that we have the schedule, I feel like there's a lot more we can do with predictions. So
true.
But hey, Joel, since you asked and you're here, what about you? You got anything interesting coming up this summer?
Also, I will say,
answer. You can stay silent if you want.
As he sees the question, types his answer. Like, I do plan to have my top 32 quarterback series. Joel, I don't know if you were watching this time last year, but every offseason, like I've only done it like twice. I try.
The 2 off seasons we did this.
I like top 32 because like there are 32 teams, and so like theoretically, all these guys would be like worthy to like start. But obviously it doesn't always like work that way. I'm actually kind of want to see though, since we have like time to kill.
Watson is a starting quarterback this year, so I'm not sure every team is getting.
I do not think he'll be in my top 32.
Geno Smith plays this year.
Yes. Oh, I had a couple fantasy videos. Oh, those did not go well. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do fantasy.
Gosh, yeah.
You had Bucky Irving is gonna be a superstar. Like,
you had
get
some
out of
flaming bad takes, man. It was.
I'm gonna have to react to that. I love how you say you're so blunt with that. Like, yeah, they were terrible.
I'm sorry. Look, I have a lot of bad takes too. We're being real.
Brian Thomas would be really good. Like, what was that?
Can't go wrong with an LSU receiver. You said, hey, in your defense, everybody felt good about Brian Thomas.
True. Okay, so let me just do some because I'm actually curious. So my number 32 quarterback, it was Joe Flacco, then Russell Wilson, then Jackson Dart, Justin Fields, Kirk Cousins, JJ McCarthy, Cam Ward, Drake May was my 25th quarterback last year. Which, to be fair, he was a rookie, so I didn't have much. Or was he a rookie or was he a second-year player? No, he was second year, right?
He was going into his second year. Yeah. He was going to his
he was going to his second year. Yeah, Penix, Bryce Young was my 23rd.
Honestly, not that unreasonable at that point.
At the time, I don't think it was.
You probably had him higher than most people.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence was 22. Caleb Williams was 21.
Yeah, he didn't have that good of a rookie season. That's fair.
Yeah, I think Trevor and Caleb will be moving up. Kyler was 20. Tua was 19. Geno Smith was 18. That surprises me. Geno Smith, that's going down. I don't know if he's going. Rodgers at 17. And then let me see who else I had. My number 16 quarterback was Sam Darnold.
Huh. All right.
Which is interesting.
That's not that far off, honestly.
And there was Dak Prescott. Brock Purdy was 14. Bo Nix was 13. Stafford was 12. Wow, I really had CJ Stroud as a top 10 quarterback.
Ooh.
Jordan Love at number 11. Let's see. My top 10 quarterback. Oh, okay, wait. So... And yeah, I will try. Like, I'll probably have CJ relatively high, but he's not gonna be top 10. Like, he's not a top 10 quarterback.
As the non-Texans fan here, I would put Bryce Young above CJ Stroud.
Well, I don't know about that, but we shall see. Yeah, I had Justin Herbert 10 and CJ Stroud 9.
Oh, you had him above Herbert? Oh man.
Yes.
I didn't remember you getting that bold with it.
But I had Jaden Daniels at 8.
Interesting.
Which I think Jaden Daniels could still be good if he's healthy. It's just that he had the injury.
That'll be interesting for you to decide. Do you rank him as if he's healthy, or do you factor that into the decision?
Yeah, that I forget. I'm sure I had the criteria there or something,
definitely.
But I think it's like I don't know. I actually don't know what the because I guess I had 2. I don't remember. I have Baker Mayfield number 7, Jalen Hurts number 6. Oh yeah, that's changing. That's gonna be changing.
A little too high.
Let's see, Jared Goff 5, and then Lamar Jackson 4, Joe Burrow 3, Josh Allen 2, Mahomes 1. I mean, Not terrible.
Don't do it again. Don't put Mahomes at 1 again.
I think
dare
Josh
you to do it. I will personally start the closeted Chiefs fan rumors if you do it again.
No, Mahomes is not a top 1 quarterback.
Oh man,
I held on to that sentiment for a while, of like, oh, he's still the greatest. I think he's currently the greatest quarterback playing.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
He's not like right now the best, if that makes sense.
No, there's
which some it may not, but it's the two can be true at once.
No, your greatness is more based upon what you have accomplished, and best is what you are right now, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Well, y'all stay tuned for his top 32 quarterback video or videos. I think you normally break that into 3 parts.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's gonna be 3 parts. Yes.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah,
I look forward to it. I'm very curious to see where you put all the quarterbacks. I know I dunked on his fantasy football video last year, but he usually does pretty well with the top 32 quarterbacks. Usually very reasonable rankings. Check him out.
Yes. Yeah. Right. I'm just gonna see where I put them too, and then so I'm excited. It gives me a chance to like talk about some of the guys, like the lower guys who may not be as good. It's pretty interesting there.
Yeah, I'll probably do my way too early power rankings at some point because I like power rankings. In case y'all hadn't noticed, it's always been something that intrigued me. I love watching other people's rankings, even if I know I'm going to disagree. I just like to see people's opinions. I hate reading about them because the Yahoo and ESPN writers are stupid. If I'm being blunt, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They don't even try. Like I'm not trying to be mean. They really don't try. It's just all about the clicks and the money they can make. Like it's so dumb.
That's true. Yeah.
Like right. I send you stuff like every week of the season when I go read their rankings. Like, how does this make sense? What are they doing here? How did this team move up after losing? How did this team move down after winning? What are we doing? We beat the Falcons by 30 last week. Why are they ahead of us?
Didn't y'all like blow out the Falcons or something? The Falcons were still ahead of y'all.
It makes no sense. At one point, we were behind the only 3 teams we had beaten. They were all ahead of us, and we had a better record than them, and we'd beaten them, but we were still below them because we're the poverty Panthers. So dumb, man.
That's
it's so bad. Like we could do the power rankings for them. Mini rant over. I'll do power rankings at some point. We'll do way too early predictions. I don't know what all I'm gonna do. I'll come up with something.
Joel did answer. I missed that. Traveling for summer. Other than that, just getting ready for college. Okay, nice. There we go.
Wish you all the best.
Sorry, we didn't mean to ignore you. We just got sucked into this rabbit hole of like my flaming hot takes from last year, and forgot that you'd had your question. But
I think Joel knows how we are at this point. We yap a lot.
I think Joel understands. Like unlike other certain chatters who are like, say hi to me.
We like to give the Thomas Takes a hard time, but go check out his channel. He's doing some stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty good actually. I mean, I think if he posted more consistently, like he's like, I think he'd be decent. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the high energy and he articulates well enough about his team. So I don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he could do it. He could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, any football fan who likes to yap about their team and has whatever they need to go live, anyone could do it.
For sure.
Anyone can do it. I'm listening to y'all's rant too. I hope it's entertaining.
Yeah.
We rant
I hope
a lot.
it is entertaining, yeah.
We ought to be way too tired to rant at this point. It's crazy.
Congratulations on starting college. I guess I'm getting ready for college too, but totally different life situation, everything like that. Yeah, woohoo.
Let's go.
I'm excited, yes.
You should be. Yeah, best of luck to you both. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet. I guess plans change fast. Maybe I'll do something. We'll see.
That's true.
I'm just gonna keep working and then keep yapping about football. That's my plan for the most part.
There we go. Yeah, hopefully in like 2 years or whenever the program finishes, I'll just be working and yapping too.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, that's the dream. That's the dream.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully the yapping can become full-time work or something. Nah. Dream big, they say. Dream big.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. On that note, though, I think we should probably wrap it up soon. It's about my bedtime.
Yeah.
It's probably about yours too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yep.
I'm a long-time night owl, but I need to sleep. Blech. But hey, it was good to stream tonight. It was good to yap about football. I always miss it when we have to go more than a week to talk about football. because
That's true.
I don't get to just verbally talk about football anywhere else. So like this is the time.
Yeah,
so it's nice
same
to do it
here.
again.
And it's like I'm sure like a lot of fans like they hear these podcasts or shows or whatever, and it's like, oh, I would do good at that. It's like it is cool to have a platform to be able to do it, which I mean, again, theoretically anyone can do, but also like it takes work, you know, and like especially if you don't have a co-host, like it can be challenging. So
Yeah.
you know, it's just like it is definitely a pleasure to be able to do this.
If you want to know how much work it takes to really do this, just go back and look at our earliest content and compare it to today. It's a dramatic difference. I feel like I've watched myself grow up, basically. Like I
That's true.
look much younger. I sound much more timid and awkward, and I am not at all ready to speak on a camera. There's a lot of growing into that. You've gotten a lot better at it as well. Although you were better at it to start. I had to catch up.
I think I had already. Yeah, I mean, obviously I progressed, but I think I had more stabilized. I guess it's just like a thing of like being a little older than you. Like you're probably not going to change as much from where you're at now. Because like it's kind of weird. Like are you 21 or 22?
I'm 20. I'm going on 22. 2 months.
Okay, so you're still younger than I was when I started with you. So
oh man, that's crazy.
I think I was 22. Yeah, I just turned 22 when we started. Yeah, you were 19, right?
Yeah, yeah, I guess 19? So. That was 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, you're a baby.
I was 18.
You were 18?
Yeah, I was 18 going on 19.
I was basically filming with a child.
We just basically watched my college years over the course of our start of football for fun, and then our what we're doing now. That's wild. Yep. Yeah, I guess you do change a lot in that age range. So I guess I have grown a lot as a person. So there is that, and I probably won't as much over the next few years. We'll see. Who knows, man? Life changes. Life comes
exciting but nervous at the same time. Busy time for all of us, but I'll try hop on some streams. There we go. Nice.
Hey, no pressure though. No pressure. We totally understand if you're super busy.
Oh yeah.
But
for sure.
Hey, I'll do all the Panthers games, so feel free to watch me lose my mind every week. That was one of my favorite things last year too. Just losing my mind. Usually when I watched games, I didn't really speak much. I just kind of watch. I'll occasionally make some comment. I'm not watching with anyone who cares. So, but then I force myself to speak all the things I'm thinking and talk about the game, and it just all comes out, and it's a lot, man.
Yes.
But anywho, we'll wrap it up here. It's late. Glad we could do it again. Hopefully we'll stream again sometime. I would like to do something Sunday. I don't know if you're up for it, but even if you're not, I'd like to at least do something myself. I think I can Sunday night.
I'm sadly out of town. Well, I'm out of town Sunday. I will be back. I'd probably be back like 8-ish. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll let you know. Like, I theoretically could if we did like a later Sunday night, but
I was thinking we could do the predicting every games thing, but I'll maybe
not
rankings. Yeah, we need to start earlier to do that.
Yeah,
so.
For sure.
All right, we'll figure.
All right, we'll work on that. Yep.
Yes, sir.
We'll just have our Discord exchanges, and then boom, come up with something.
All right, tentative Sunday stream plans, everybody. We'll try to keep doing once a week if we can. We've not been very good at that, but we're trying. We're trying. We're gonna pick it up.
Probably my fault. Stuff comes up and it's hard to reschedule. But we try to do that every week.
There's a lot that goes on. Like
sure.
The last couple of months over here have been pretty busy, so it just is what it is. But
it is what it is indeed.
But hey, thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had fun listening to us talking about the schedule. We'll let you go now, and we'll see you all next time. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week and the upcoming weekend. Take care.
Yep. Peace.